Hi there, I was going to show you some oracles for spooky season, and I'll pair some of them. And welcome to my channel, Tarot Geek. This is the Oracle door, and it is Odilon Rodon artwork, and the deck was done by Tora Matthews and Melissa Witherspoon, and this is a gorgeous deck, and I have been pairing it with the Tarot Obscuro, and I think it is beautiful with this deck, and I've been really enjoying it. It's got kind of a green cast to it, so it looks really beautiful with the Tarot Obscuro. And this is just, it's really dark, but it's got some gold in it, and it's balanced. So it's a really fun deck for spooky season. And I have really been enjoying these together. But see how this is kind of green, and this has this green cast to it. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it is really, they're quite pretty together because of that. And there's gold writing on this deck, and then there's gold on this deck. So they just really match nicely, and they've just been a lot of fun. And I've also paired this deck with, oh, I think I already showed that, with the Bones Oracle. I forgot the name of it now. I'll show you that later today. But these are very pretty together. And so I ended up kind of switching to pairing it with this. But this is an interesting deck. It's a little bit dark, but it's also just incredibly beautiful. And it's been a lot of fun. And I would imagine this could pair with a lot of things for the season. Anyway, that is the Oracle door with the Tarot Obscuro. All right, next I'm going to show you the Crystal Oracle. And I like this for spooky season because it goes with a lot of things. And this is kind of a darker style deck. This is from Broccoli Magazine. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen me pairing this deck a lot lately. I have been pairing it with the Tarot of Persephone's Garden, Chthonic edition. And I think it looks really great with that. And so I've been doing a lot of pairings with that and posting them on Instagram. So it's been a really fun deck, but I think this deck would also go really great with, I think I'm going to take some of these cards out, with other decks that are dark, in the dark spooky vibes. And I'm going to show you a few pairings, and then I'll just show you the oracles just because of time. Oh, I got these two together the other day. But this I thought looked really nice. I was looking for a crystal deck to pair with the Tarot of Persephone's Garden, and I had tried several, and I wasn't really happy with them. And then I was waiting for this to come out because I knew it was coming out, like, you know, probably 4 or 5 months ago. And I've just been waiting. I pre-ordered it. And then when I got it, I just was so happy with how it paired. So I really am loving it and really enjoying it. And it's just kind of been perfect. I got those two together too one day. But it's really a beautiful deck. And it might be my favorite of all of the Broccoli Magazine oracles so far. And I like them all, but I'm really enjoying this one right now. So that is the Crystal Oracle by Broccoli Magazine. All right, next deck I'm going to show you is Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle. And I have been pairing this with Catacombs End, and I really enjoyed this together. I think it's been really fun. And the color palettes in these are similar, but this has more color. But I like this deck in the smaller size, and I think it goes nicely. And You know, I could pick a black and white deck, but this is black and silver and gray. So it is pretty similar to the color palette in the Samhain Oracle, or at least the indie version of it. And they're kind of the same size, so it kind of works well. And then World, King of Wands, and Seduction. 5 of Cups, the Sun, and Broom. And there's a little bit of writing down below, so you don't even have to go to the guidebook. Although the guidebook has quite a bit in it. And this version has more cards than the mass market one. This is the indie version of this deck. But they're similar. I think this is just a smaller deck. But these I thought were great together, and they read well together. And so it's been pretty good with this. And, you know, like, I know some people like these, some don't. My table's a little uneven right now. But I enjoy these. I think they've been working well together. All right, next I'm going to show you the Haunted Manor Oracle. And I've been pairing this with the Horror Tarot. And I've really been enjoying these together. But I think this Haunted Manor Oracle would really pair well with a lot of like the vampire-y type decks. But it's been really fun with the Horror Tarot for me. And so we have King of Pentacles, Justice, and the Labyrinth. 4 of Wands, the Chariot, and Black Mirror. But I thought that the color palette and just the mood and vibe of the deck goes well together. This would probably also go well with Tarot of Vampires and the new Vampire Tarot. Would probably go great with a lot of this type of season. The Vampire Tarot by Nathalie Hertz. So this is a good one. I think this is maybe out of print right now, but I think he had said, Sirian had said that if people wrote to him and wanted him to republish it, he would. So if you're interested in this one, I think there's a chance he'll redo it. I mean, there's never a guarantee on that, right? But he did say if he got a lot of requests, he might redo it. This was a Kickstarter I backed. But anyway, these are great. I think they're really fun together. I also paired this with the Sabbath Tarot. But I don't know if I can show the Sabbath Tarot because it's got a lot of nudity. So maybe I can pick some cards that don't have nudity and show, or that aren't so bad, and show you. They look really well. They go really well together. A lot of these are pretty extreme nudity. So warning. Well, I won't show you a lot because honestly, it's hard to find a lot of them that don't have a ton of nudity in them. So anyway, they look really nice together too, and they've been really fun. I won't show you too much of that deck though. It's not for YouTube. I'll just show you the rest of the deck too, because it's incredibly beautiful. And it just is, it fits so well in that dark academia, spooky season kind of vibe. It's just really good. I really love this one. And the quality of these cards is awesome. And I'm just super happy with this. It's totally the vibe and the style I want to use right now. Haunted Manor. And look, even inside the box. Allow the ghosts of the past to rest in peace. And there's like all this gilding on the side. It's just, and the sides are red gilded. I love red gilding on cards. The Roses, Dust, and Ashes, an Oracle featuring cemetery symbols by Stacey Williams. That's the back. Is a really great deck for this time of year. I think it's a really beautiful deck, and I'm really glad I got it. And I've been pairing this with my Fantastical tarot, which is one of my old favorites for sure. So that has been a really good pairing that I've been enjoying. And they go well together and they read well together. And so this has been a lot of fun. And I also just love the coffin shaped box. It's just cool. And I often use like statues and things this time of year. But I liked it with the Fantastical tarot. Thought it was really great. And this deck is super old. And it's all chipped and grungy. And I just don't worry about it. So that has been a favorite. And I really like this deck. I've played with it a lot since I got it. And it's a really good one. I like all of her stuff, but I especially enjoy this one this time of year. And this is such a beautiful deck. Oh my goodness, it's just such a gorgeous deck. I had an obsession with it when I was younger. I mean, I still feel that a little. But good pairing. And this Oracle pairs with a lot too. So you have a lot of choices with this one this time of year. All right, next I'll show you Between the Worlds, shadow casting with bone and curio cards. And this is the one that I was pairing with the Tarot Obscuro before. And this time we'll pair it with the Dead Weight. Let's see what it looks like with that. So this is a fun deck. You do have to use the guidebook. But I do enjoy it. The Doll's Head. Perception. Thought, disinterest. Unique perceptions and thoughts are invitations to honor our differences as well as similarities. The card asks you to become aware of the energy of thought and the true power of perception. It's a great time to learn. You currently have the ability to expand your knowledge with ease. A great time to finish that degree and honor your intelligence. Respect your rational thought process when making decisions by pausing and walking away for a moment, if necessary, or seeking knowledge first. So I do enjoy this. I do have to use the guidebook every time, though. But that's okay. I don't mind that. It does look pretty good with the Dead Weight. So I think, I'll probably use these together. This is fun. Next, I'll show you the Gothic Oracle by Stokes. And we'll pair it with Tarot of Vampyres. So I've used this before, and it goes pretty well together. The World, Blessing, Ten of Skulls, Queen of Scepters, Immortal Flight, Fortune, Three of Grails, Ten of Grails, Prayer for the Fallen, Three of Scepters, Ten of Knives, Medusa, Queen of Grails, the Sun, Gothic Prayer, Arcanfaria, Six of Skulls, Nine of Scepters, Magician, Seven of Grails, Power 3, the Moon, Seven of Scepters, Forever Yours, Six of Grails, Four of Grails, Lost Soul, Blood Moon with Eight of Skulls and Ace of Knives. And then she's got a cup and there's a cup there. Angel Rose with 9 of Knives and 7 of Skulls. So this is fun. I do really love this deck. I'll show you the rest of the cards. Serpent Spell, Soul Bond, Inner Strength, Light the Darkness, The Truth, Phoenix Rising, The Summoning, Dance with Death, Await the Night, Sailor's Ruin, Moon Witch, Fierce Loyalty, Life Blood, Summon the Reaper, Raven, Beyond the Veil, Wheel of the Year. So you get a sense of this deck. It's got really beautiful artwork if you like Ann Stokes artwork. And that's the box. All right, next let's try The Lost Oracle by Fiona Horne. I have 2 other decks by Fiona Horne. I've read many of her books. She's a witch from Australia, and really cool books, really cool ideas. And this Lost Oracle is really fun, and I have been playing with it already, and I have really enjoyed this deck. It's really beautiful, and it's fun to use. I'm going to try the Cursed Auguries with it. I am not going to promise this is going to work, but we'll try it and see. And who knows? It may or may not be good. And we have 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Under Siege. Unguarded with the King of Wands and 9 of Cups. Actually, it's pretty good. The Star and 3 of Cups with Beacon of Fortitude. Ground and Connect. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords with Hearth. Oh, I kind of like it. Midnight Brew with Ace of Wands and Page of Pentacles. Naivete, Cultivate Innocence with 8 of Cups and 7 of Cups. Enchantment with 9 of Swords and Death. This is a disturbing deck, so I'm going to warn you. There's images sometimes that bother people. Furnace with Ace of Swords and 4 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and Celestial Queen. So this seems good. This is a fun one to use with it. I think that it pairs nicely, and the words work with it. So that is The Lost Oracle by Fiona Horne and Cursed Auguries tarot deck. Oh, and inside this we have Let Joy Be Your Compass, Trust What Lies Ahead. I'll show you the whole deck. I like this deck. I think it's really cool. It was kind of, I had pre-ordered this one. I don't usually pre-order, but anything that Fiona Horne does, I usually like. So I went ahead and pre-ordered this one. And I've been really happy with it. It's a limited color palette, but it works. And this Cursed Auguries is also a limited color palette, so I thought it might look good. And I thought it was pretty okay. So this is just a mass market deck, but a really good one. All right, this one probably has to be the last one for today. I'll try and do another set of these in the next few days. This is Terra Incognita by Jess Antonius and Natasha Rowland. And this is the first edition of the deck. I think there's another, this was out of print for a bit. I think there's another edition out right now. I'll try and link all that below. I love this deck. This is a plant-based deck. And I've been pairing it with Mio Ims. I think it's really beautiful with Mio Ims. So, they're totally different sizes, but there's something about it that I just love. So I think this is cool. And I've just been super happy with this pairing. I am in love with Mio Ims. I love this deck too. This is just, both of these are really powerful decks and really, really lovely. 2 of Hearts, 6 of Wands, and Spell. And I am really enjoying them this year. The Magician, Ace of Hearts, and Secret. Excavate, Nine of Cups, and Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands, High Priestess, and Communion. King of Hearts, Six of Hearts, and Primordial. The World, Seven of Hearts, and Synergy. And this is still in print. I've talked about this deck a bunch. It's getting a lot of attention on Instagram right now because it is so amazing. And I think it took me a while to realize how great it was. And then I started playing with it this summer and just really fell in love with it. And then this deck has been pretty popular. I think the new version of it is in a green box and this is a purple box. But I think it is exactly the same. This has lovely silvered gilding on it. And it's small and just kind of a fun portable deck. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.